So we're just up in the bush looking for koalas. This is Steve from, what's the company name, Steve?
Tate Animals.
Tate Animals. And there, Steve's coming out with Springer Spaniel?
Correct.
Springer Spaniel, and there's a Border Collie in the truck still. And Mid-Coast Council has organised this so that we can see if we can find some koalas on the bush on our farm. And so Springer Spaniel's looking for scats, and then we'll see how fresh they are, and see if we can find some actual koalas. But yeah, it's good proof that koalas are here, so that's pretty cool. The other dogs or so. So that's tracking collar.
Yeah, so the main reason that we use it in this circumstance is just for data collection. So it lets you and council know exactly where he's been. So then if we come back and do more surveys later, we can go, well, that's the area we covered. We'll focus on other bits that we missed, or
sort of like ground
drop
truth
pins if when we find koalas.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah. So, Steve, for the viewers at home, do you want to tell us what you're looking for when you're using the dog?
Sure. So, Darcy down here is trained specifically to find the scat. So that's koala poo, for those playing at home. He will be running around, and if he zeroes in on these little things, you can imagine they can be a bit hard to spot in amongst all of the leaf litter and everything down below. So when he finds that, he'll put his nose to it, he'll sit down, and he'll look very, very excited because he knows that he's earned his ball. And so to us, that says for sure, 100%, there are koalas living here. He will potentially pick up on the scent of where they've climbed a tree or where they're actually sitting under a tree and get a bit excited around that. But for him, mainly, it's all about that poo. And so then it becomes up to us to assess how fresh that scat might be. He might be on again here. And then we will start craning our necks and looking up and see if we can spot them sitting up a tree.
So with the trees, what are we looking at? We're looking at feed trees?
Absolutely, yeah. So when we're looking at what section, like we're on a big property here, so it would be a lot for us just to have him run absolutely everywhere all the time. So we're kind of making a bit of an assessment on the habitat as we go. Through here, probably some of these stringy barks that they're more likely to be using. And so these are the kind of sections that we're looking at, and basically getting him to work a cross section of it. And if he finds something, he'll show it to us.
Yeah, cool. And we've offered Roy an ice cream if he can see a koala in a tree, or Steve has anyway. So
it's coming out of my budget.
All right, we'll keep moving.
Stuck, are you? Seriously. Not smart,
But can find koalas.
Willie.
And Roy's come for a walk too.
Can we go down?
Well, we're probably going to go up, I'd say, Roy, rather than down. And then we might find a koala in a tree. So this is really cool to be able to sort of get a bit more funding into the future for tree planting and for koala species. So that's where funding is going to be targeted, so I'm told, in the next few years for those koala feed trees and that sort of thing. So it's just good to prove that they're actually here on foot. And yeah, we'll see if we can find some.
And
Yeah, right.
look at me, hopefully, like, I'll have my prize now, thank you.
Yeah, right, yeah. Oh, nice.
Good boy.
Koala scat. Cool. Yeah, hard to spot in the trees, aren't they?
Yeah, so that one's, like, that's less than a week old.
Yeah, righto. Yep.
I wouldn't say it's, like, necessarily 48 hours.
Yeah.
They so yeah, like that shape. The key thing with the koala scat is like they're pretty firm, and they'll
Righto.
snap
Oh, yeah,
like
okay.
that.
Yep.
And
I'll let you cover it.
yeah, and like you'll get that. That smells like really, really distinct.
Okay. There we go.
So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Good boy.
Now I know what I'm looking for.
Yeah. I like the way he was pulling on the lead just then.
Look at that. Look at that, Roy.
Can we walk?
We're going to do a lot more walking today.
So, yeah, I'll get him to pin a few more around here and see if there's anything fresher.
Okay.
So,
It's good, isn't it, Roy? I don't think you've been this high before.
We've tried from before, but this is too scary.
Why? It's fun.
So
What an adventure.
it's so scary because it's so high up.
Yeah, but we're not going to fall down.
But there's a rock this way.
That's all right.
hey, back over here, bud. Good boy.
Still looking up for koalas?
Yeah, have a look here. Have a look.
Steve was just saying the streaking in this tree is glider. Sugar glider. Sugar glider.
I think something bigger. I'm not 100% sure which species, but
Yeah,
possibly greater.
glider activity where that's where they land.
Yeah, and they go along and chew the sap.
Hang on, I'll try and zoom in.
I'm not playing.
More koala poo. Good dog. Still can't find a live koala, but there's plenty of poo around. They're so well camouflaged in the grey trees. Very, very hard to see. But good news, there's koalas in both this country and the forest up further. Good dog, Darcy. All of you is just grazing with the cows there. Just bring the cows in for milking. It's a wildlife sort of week. Healthy looking kangaroo too. They do like the green grass, the kangaroos. They sort of every now and then, if you come out here at night time, there'll always be a few out in some of these hill paddocks. There's never too much to worry us, but in some parts of, there he goes. In some parts of the country, you get plague proportion of kangaroos, which can create real havoc. There he goes, under the other green grass there. Coming under. They don't get shot or hunted around here, except by wild dogs, so yeah, happy to live with them. And they're part of the ecology of the farm, and they do get sort of somewhat controlled by the dingo population. So we've never got plague proportions, really. And yeah, they don't mind hanging out with cows. Yes. Fantastic result yesterday with the koala survey, so I'm super stoked about that. It's Friday today, so usually what I try and do on Friday is just get all the tools back in their places and just give a bit of a tidy up around the farm, make sure all the rubbish is in bins and everything's in its right spot, machinery in the right sheds and that sort of thing, so that if anything goes wrong on the weekend, everything's in its place and can be fit. Thanks very much for watching, and yeah, hope you can tune in for the next one.